y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today, and if this is your first time, then welcome. My name is Shay and I'm so excited that you're here. I just said that. So today we're doing another foundation try on and review on the new Maybelline Super Stay full coverage foundation. Yes, it looks like this. So bright. So this is a new Maybelline foundation. It says up to 24 hours. I don't know who wears their foundation for 24 hours, but you shouldn't be, most likely. So anyways, I guess what they're trying to say is that it is super long wear. However, tonight it is about 7:30 at night, so I won't be able to do a long wear test, but what I will do is try this out over the next several days and give you guys an update in the next video. So let's quit rambling and just get right on into the video. Alright, got you in a little bit closer. Let's ignore this situation up here. Again, like I said, it's 7:30 at night, so don't really care too much about what my hair looks like. Alright, so back to the foundation. This foundation I got from, I picked mine up from Walmart. They have it at Rite Aid, CVS, Walgreens. It's a drugstore brand. It was, I think, just under $10, so that's a good price point. I did prime this half of my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And we're going to do one side with a brush and one side with a sponge. I got the new Morphe sponge. I'm actually really liking this one. It's a little dirty. It's okay. This one is pretty soft. I like a good soft sponge. And then it's got the double flat side. One is a little bit longer than the other. So let's go ahead and shake up the foundation. And I don't have any details. I left my phone, but let's go ahead and pump her out and see. Okay, that's a good thick foundation, and I got a good amount with one pump. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just dot this on my face, and we will blend her out. Yeah. Okay, I might have used too much. That's okay. Let's go ahead and use the brush on this side, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend it in. Now this color may be a little too light for me, but we'll make it work. It's very thick, but it is spreading pretty good. Okay, so that did, it was a little thick to blend out, but I didn't have any issues with like drying down before I got up to my forehead. I wouldn't say it's full coverage. I am still seeing a little bit of redness here peeking through, and like some freckles. But it did give my skin a more even complexion, and it looks really nice. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey on my skin. So I used pretty much all of that pump, so let's go ahead and pump one more out, and I'm going to do the other side. And I'm going to go ahead and with the sponge on this side. Okay, so I do like the way it went on with the sponge too. I think I'm actually getting a little bit more full coverage with the sponge. It blended out really nicely with both the sponge and the brush. Again, it looks really nice on the skin. Is this a matte foundation? I don't know. It doesn't say. Okay, full coverage. Up to 24-hour wear, seamless matte finish, that's what I thought. Breathable and comfortable. Fade and transfer resistant, oil free. Okay, So it is a matte. I'm getting the matte finish. It dried down pretty quick. It doesn't feel tacky or wet on my skin. It's not full coverage with what I have applied. I've put one pump on each side of my face. So let's just go ahead and do a little bit more and see if it's buildable or see if it gets cakey and gross. So I'm just going to dot a few more around, and I think I'm going to go in with my sponge and just blend this on out. Alrighty, so we got a second layer on. It did layer up really well. It's not creasing or settling in my lines right now that I see. It's not bunching up around my nose. Sometimes I get it right here in the little crevices of my nose. It'll kind of bunch up, but I'm not getting that right now on the primed side. Yeah, it's not really enhancing my pores, but the prime side just does look a little bit better, of course, and it does look a little bit smoother over the primed side. So I would say do a primer with this one. I think too a good option is, if you don't like the totally matte finish, put a little drop of oil in with your foundation, and that will probably help give it a little bit more of a dewy finish. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and put some concealer on and see how it layers over. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind, and I'm almost out over there. Just going to put a little bit on. Okay, so the concealer blended out really nicely. None of the foundation came up from underneath whenever I was blending it in. And okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set with some powder, and I'm going to go ahead and finish, put a little bit of blush on and some contour, and I'll come right back. Okay, so I'm back. I did set my under eyes and then just right here in the T-zone, and then I put I used the Oakland contour palette to put a little bronzer on, a little bit of blush and highlight. The products went on really well over the foundation. I don't really notice that it's clinging to any weird areas or emphasizing any texture or my pores. I do like the prime side a little bit better. Things just look a little bit smoother over on this side. Overall though, it's making my skin look really flawless and even, and it's not cakey or heavy. Even for it to be even a thicker foundation and even a matte foundation. I think it's really sitting really well on the skin, and it still hasn't settled. We got a little bit of settling right here in my smile lines, but I didn't set that area. That could be why. So overall, I really, first impressions of this, I really am liking it. Like I said, I will continue to try this out and let you all know how long wearing it is, if it lives up to its claims of being a super long wear foundation and whatnot. But first impressions, yes, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. It looks really pretty on the skin. It's giving me like almost like an airbrushed look on my skin, and I'm digging it. Alright, so let's go ahead and zoom back out. Did y'all just see that double chin? Okay, so that's it for this foundation review. Thanks so much. Have you tried this foundation? If you have, let me know, and do you like it? I want to hear your thoughts and see what you guys think about this one. And if you haven't tried it out, maybe you should, because I think it's a good foundation. Alright guys, until next time, I'll see you then, and have a wonderful week. And thanks again so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click subscribe before you leave. Alright, see you later.